Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UWF episode 33. If you're either watching live on Twitch right now or on YouTube, when it's up, welcome. This is our first show after amazing Bash at the North Pole PLE, and we are on our way to UWF Royal Rumble as we are kicking off big time with the return of Randy Orton as he's set to go one-on-one in his in-ring return with the Nightmare.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The man who returned at the Bash at the North Pole, Randy Orton has finally returned to UWF. We have not seen him since Inferno Summer, where he was taken out by now the former UWF Hardcore Champion, Dr. Coyle. Orton is now made his statement at the pay-per-view. He is now on a mission to hunt down the woman who defeated him at Inferno Summer. Not only defeated him, but took him out. And making his statement by delivering an RKO to Coyle after the match. After her match with Zachary, where she lost the title because of a distraction from Orton. Well, not actually Orton himself, but his music and Titantron played. And then he showed up after the match.
And his opponent from Salem, Oregon, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Nightmare!
I believe it's also been a while since we've seen the Nightmare here. I think last time we saw him was Deadly Graveyard, where he lost to Malachi McFly in a UWF International Championship match. Obviously, McFly's no longer the champion no more. We'll hear from the former two-time international champion later on in the show, calling out the new champion, Cameron Frost. But Nightmare has got a tough challenge facing Randy Orton. It's always very scary when you see your name on the match card and you see that you're facing the Viper. Randy's name alone intimidates his opponents, because they know that they could be getting hit with the three most dangerous letters in sports entertainment, RKO. You hear the UWF fans chanting Orton's name, not happy that he's back, and we're on the way. Seems like Randy right at the gate. Press to the Nightmare. Seems like Randy, he hasn't lost a step, it looks like. He's back and better than ever. Now Orton slowly dissected the Nightmare. Classic Randy Orton. Always dissecting his opponents. Now it looks like we got some chain wrestling going on. Nightmare's pushing Orton to the ropes. And a clean break. Well, it seems like Nightmare might have the upper hand on the future Hall of Famer. And a cheap shot from the Nightmare. Oh, well, Randy moves out the way. And down goes the Nightmare. Oh, cover from Orton. But the Nightmare kicks out. We got more chain wrestling. And now Orton pushes Nightmare into the ropes. And a clean break. So far, good opening contest to start this episode of Danger Zone, as we are now on the road to the Royal Rumble. Oh. Randy sending Nightmare to the corner. Now using the ropes. And a DDT from Orton. Cover. Will that be enough? Nightmare kicks out at one. Now, Orton once again. Press. Oh, Nightmare reverses. And now, seems like he's trying to get momentum. Nice springboard senton. What is Nightmare faking? Build up to the top rope. Was looking for a coffin drop, but misses. Here comes Randy Orton. And classic Randy Orton power slam. And now, oh, don't know what was Orton faking there. Maybe stomps? Orton stomps potentially, but the Nightmare denies it. Now Orton working the leg of the Nightmare. Jesus. Get the fans on their feet, chanting for the Viper. As it seems like Orton is a little tired, while Nightmare tries to get up, it looks like. We ready to take too much time. Oh, roll up for Nightmare, cover! Orton kicks out. Shot back at the head of the Nightmare. And now, looks like we're going back and forth. Trading blows. Oh, what a slap to Randy. You don't want to do that, Nightmare. You do not want to slap Orton. Never slap the Viper. You probably just made him even more pissed off. And now, fisticuffs. Going haywire. And now Orton. With that vintage Orton draping DDT. But Nightmare gets back up immediately. Somehow the Nightmare gets back up. Wait a minute. RKO. Cover. Randy Orton with the win. What a way to return. The Viper is back. Better than ever. Wait a minute. Coil. That Orton cost her the title. Oh, Jesus. Fish, what is going on? Over on the Twitch chat. And a brawl is uh-oh. Oh no, this ain't good. Shocking doom to Orton. Randy needs to get up. Like, seriously. Coil, mad that Orton caused a distraction and arcades her after the match. But wait a minute! RKO once again to Coil, the second time in 2 shows that she's been RKO'd by Orton. She was just RKO'd at the Bash at the North Pole PLE after her match with Zachary, and now she just got RKO'd again. Jesus, but now she's back up after RKO, and this is not good for Orton. Like, Jesus Christ. Not good for Randy. He needs to fight back. And he got knocked out. Jesus. Coil getting revenge for the events of after her match at the Bash North Pole. We know for sure Orton ain't gonna allow that to happen. There will be consequences for the Doctor's actions. Well, hold up, wait a minute, I'm getting word that we have some commotion backstage. Oh, this might not be. What's the commotion? What could it be? Oh, Lord. Monarch and SK Caldwell engaging in a brawl backstage. I don't know if Caldwell wants a piece of the #1 contender for the World Championship. But I guess he wants an early shot at him. Because these two are supposed to be in our main event tonight. Right, and Monarch giving Caldwell, well, an early dose of what could possibly happen later tonight in our main event. Monarch absolutely destroying Caldwell. This is what Caldwell deserves after turning his back on the fans a few episodes ago. And now on the boxes, oh Lord, this might not be good. Jesus, what an uppercut. Monarch is so devastatingly strong. Just tossing Caldwell over to the other side of the crates. And Jesus, what a power slam on the concrete. concrete. But Fish, how you doing over on the Twitch chat? For all the people watching on YouTube right now after this has been posted over there, I stream these episodes live on Twitch before I post them onto YouTube, so if you want to watch these episodes live, follow my Twitch channel. If you want to see these videos live. But right now, Monarch just drops Caldwell on the concrete. Jesus. Sorry about that. Now, Caldwell. So I'm trying to get something going, but just can't right now because Monarch is so devastatingly strong. And now, power bomb position. Triple power bombs? Yes, triple power bombs. And Caldwell just can't get anything going. Spine buster. This might be over for Caldwell and... Caldwell moves out the way with that trash can. And now Jesus throwing Wing SK onto the crates. So impressive how Monarch is so strong. Oh, Devil's Claw! It's locked in! But seems like Caldwell getting out of the Devil's Claw. Now we're back on the concrete. Like, now it seems like Caldwell has the upper hand on Monarch. Which is kind of surprising since Monarch was dominating the first half of this brawl. We desperately need security out here, like soon. Jesus, what a suplex off the crates. And now Caldwell beating the holy hell out of Monarch with that shovel, but the Demon King gets back up, and now it's his turn to use the shovel. And now what's Monarch faking? Just throwing Caldwell once again. Oh, a swap line to Monarch. Monarch might be done for soon. It's like Caldwell might want to finish this here soon. Oh, this could knock out Monarch right here. Oh, Monarch getting out of the situation of not being knocked out. Oh! tried to use fire. Mono tried to use fire against Lesnar during their backstage brawl a few episodes ago, but missed. And now, once again, he misses once again with the fire. Uh-oh. Was looking for Hell's Wrath right there. Monarch was looking for Hell's Wrath. And now Cole being the holy shit out. Monarch with that shovel and a headbutt knocks him out. Caldwell wins this backstage brawl. Jesus. Well, these two are still set for our main event tonight, so Monarch would definitely be setting his sights for revenge. Jesus Christ. Oh. What a brawl. But up next, the new UWF Hardcore Champion, Zachary Tornado Torres, set for non-title action against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. This is going to be an interesting match with some high-flying action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 163 pounds, the Universal Wrestling Hardcore Champion, the Tornado, Zachary Torres.
Here he is, the new Hardcore Champion, Tornado Torres. Finally, he manages to get revenge on Dr. Coyle and win the Hardcore Championship. He has done what he wanted to do, and that's win the Hardcore Championship. But question is now, how long will his reign last? As tonight he's set to take on this son of a bitch.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty
Dirty Dom, last time we actually saw him in action, he beat Malachi McFly in a non-title match when McFly was still the UWF International Champion prior to the Bash at North Pole. So now, will Dom manage to once again be another champion in a non-title match? This time the new Hardcore Champion, Tornado Torres. I'm sorry, Slay. I had to. Thank you. But I had to for the people over watching on YouTube. Whatever, obviously not live, obviously. I'm not streaming on YouTube, but for the people that are watching on YouTube after I post the video live stream over there. But anyways, Torres versus Dom. Non-title match. We're going, Dom moves out the way and immediately goes for a roll-up on Torres. And now, we are chain wrestling now. As the new hardcore champion has the upper hand. So far, pretty interesting start to this match. Spooky, what is going on? And now it looks like Dominic has the upper hand on Torres. Now. And now, once again, back into a chain wrestling position. And Dominic throws Torres. Pushes him. Oh, and now Torres pushes Dom back. Oh, and what a body from Dominic, and Torres immediately getting up now. But gets sent to ringside. Now it seems like, Jesus, what a crossbody. What a crossbody. To ringside goes Torres and Dom. Now Dominic working on Torres' cover. A kick out of one from the new hardcore champion. Now Torres once again with the upper hand. Was slight second net breaker to Torres. And now, elbow drop. I was thinking he was looking for a frog splash, but no, cover from Dominic. And Tornado Torres kicks out. And now, Torres moves out the way. Takes Dominic down. And now, Tornado DDT, whoever he calls that. Dominic kicks out. Might be looking for a zigzag soon. Torres might be looking for the zigzag soon. As Dominic is busted open and gets the upper hand again on Torres. Oh, frog splash! Dominic about to pull off another non-title victory. He does! Wow! What the hell? Dirty Dom is just ruining champions. He just defeated, a few episodes ago, he beat Malachi in a non-title match, and now he just defeated Torres in a non-title match. Dirty Dom becoming a champion vanquisher. Jesus Christ. Jeez, what is going on?
Here is your winner.
Unbelievable that this dirty asshole has defeated not one, but now two champions in non-title match action. But up next, Malachi McFly's got something to say. Call it out. So here comes the former international champion, two-time international champion. He was not pinned in that triple threat, but he's still kind of bummed out that he lost his title at the PLE. So McFly saying that, hey, I wasn't pinned for the title, and I want my rematch because I wasn't pinned for the title, so Cameron, get your butt out here. And great. Seems like Frost is not here. That SOB. So looks like Malachi's got to wait to get his answer another day. Damn. But up next, we got another set of new champions, the new tag team champions. Once again, I can't believe I'm saying this. Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, the Terror Twins, taking on the New Age Outlaws.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, one half of the Universal Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest.
It is still so unreal and crazy that the Terror Twins are the new UWF Tag Team Champions. Especially the fact that they're intergender tag team, and these are just normal as men tag team titles. Terror Twins, they made history, becoming the first ever intergender tag team to win these belts by doing the pretty much impossible task of beating Bowser and Eggman, who were pretty much unstoppable as a tag team.
his partner from Adelaide, Australia, one half of the Universal Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Rhea Ripley.
Like I just said before, it's crazy that Rhea Ripley is one half of the Tag Team Champions. She said she wanted to get these Tag Team titles despite them being men's Tag Team titles. And that's exactly what her and Priest did at the Bash at the North Pole. And actually, I should mention this. Rhea Ripley has become the first person to win 2 separate titles. She won the women's title earlier in the season, and now she's a Tag Team champion. Becoming the only person in history in the UWF to hold those 2 titles. Since, of course, we don't have any women's titles, we won't have any women's titles, but you may never know. But most likely, doubt it.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody! You damn right! Hits me, hits that D-O-double-G. Cut the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you the Road Dogg Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaw. And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
New Age Outlaws, always a classic when they come out and do the introduction. Always a classic. Unless your name is Bret Hart. You absolutely hate it. You want them to shut up. But anyways, here we go. New Age Outlaws, Terror Twins, and Billy Gunn right out the gate with a running DDT to Priest. Seems like Damien not gonna put up with that bull crap and takes down Mr. Ass. New Tag Team Champions off to an early start in this non-title match against a legendary tag team for the New Age Outlaws. And now, sending Billy Gunn in the corner, here comes Rhea Ripley. And she right out the gate with arm lariats, short arm clotheslines to Gunn, and drop kick. Oh, it seems like Billy. Uh-oh, what's he thinking? A military press slam. Oh, but Ripley seems like she's one step of Gunn, and what power. What power from Rhea Ripley, and tagged in is the Road Dogg. Seems like Road Dogg right now. Uh-oh. Oh, elbow drop. New Age Outlaws. Seems like they're trying to get something going. But Ripley just showing her power. And now Ripley telling Road Dogg to bring it. And Jesus, just manhandling Road Dogg. And now Ripley bring Road Dogg into the corner, tagging in Priest. What tag team power from the new champs. And now, uh-oh, Road Dogg sending Priest into the corner. Billy Gunn back into the match. And now, roll up from Gunn. Roll up from Gunn, but Priest kicks out. Oh, it seems like Billy right now one step ahead of Priest, a cheap shot from Road Dogg. And now what is Billy thinking? Knee drop cover to win the non-title match. Priest kicks out. Ripley did step into the ring, which means will not be able to save Priest until she gets tagged back in. Via the rules of tag team action. Now Priest. Oh, a running super kick to Road Dogg. Yes, sending Priest into the corner. Desperate for potentially attack to Road Dogg. I mean, if we really got Road Dogg right now, leave first, and as Rhea Ripley inserts herself back into this tag team match. Now what Rhea thinking? Oh. What dominance from Rhea Ripley. And now, uh-oh. Up top. Frog splash. Cover. Billy Gunn breaks it up. And now, well, was looking for a riptide, I think, but Road Dogg reverses and back into the match is Billy Gunn. And now, uh-oh. Ripley, back suplex to Gunn. Gunn rolls out to the ring and Damian Priest back in, and Jesus, what a suicide dive to ringside. Uh-oh, straps are coming down for Priest. The straps are down. That means no good. That means bad news for badass Billy Gunn, and this is what a flatliner. Cover. Billy kicks out at 1. And now sending Priest into the ropes. What a power slam from Billy. Cover. Priest kicks out at 2. Neck breaker. Road Dogg back into the match. to ringside. And now, bunches. Little shake, rattle, roll. Road Dogg seriously stuck. Oh, Priest goes out to ringside, clothesline to Road Dogg. Rhea Ripley tagged back into this match. She takes down Road Dogg. Now Ripley pounding away on Road Dogg. Priest tagged back in again. And now it seems like Priest is lining up Road Dogg for a South of Heaven. But Billy Gunn with the save. Rhea attacking back in to the match. And now Ripley mounting punches on Road Dogg. And now Rhea Ripley has Road Dogg up. Electric chair. And now, Rhea Ripley lifts up Road Dogg. Riptide cover. And the tag team champions win a non-title match action. What a win for the Territory in 1 minute. From behind, Bowser, Ekman, the former champions. They want those titles back. Jesus Christ. Bowser and Ekman, they want those titles back. Probably under the orders of the Cube Queen. She probably ordered them to come and attack Priest and Ripley so that they could get the rematch. Jesus, ruining the celebration for the new But up next, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes in action against Amir Ramon. It's been a hot minute since we've seen Amir, and now he's got a tough task in Cody Rhodes.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare,
Cody Rhodes coming off a huge win at the Bash of North Pole, knocking down Caldwell and proving that the fan support does matter. That having the fans on your side is always a good thing. But now Cody Rhodes sets his sights, hopefully on the Royal Rumble match at the said PLE. But tonight he's facing a tough opponent we haven't seen in a while.
And his opponent from New Jersey, weighing in at 260 pounds, Amir Ramon.
I can't remember the last time we saw Amir, but he's back here to go one-on-one with the American Nightmare. Amir, the bad guy of UWF. A powerhouse, not to be messed with. Hasn't had the best season, but has had some big wins. Like, believe earlier in the season he beat Mike the Champ. So, can Amir pull off a huge win tonight against Cody? It's never gonna be tough, but Amir, big match. Here we go. Amir versus Cody. We'll start the match with some chain wrestling, and Amir pushes Cody into the turnbuckle. And a cheap shot from the bad guy. And now chops to Cody. Oh, Amir was looking for something, but Cody was ready. And now, the American Nightmare has the upper hand right now, taking control of the match. Oh, Amir reverses that. And now, what is he thinking? Uh-oh. Oh, what a Samoan drop from Amir. What a Samoan drop. Amir was looking for some sort of springboard moonsault of some sort. But Cody moves out the way, and now Cody's locked Amir in some sort of hold and wrenching away on Amir. Now Cody got a headlock in now. And wrenching away once again. And Cody lets go of the hold. And elbow drop from Cody. Oh, but Amir gets up. And once again, Amir pushing Cody into the other corner this time around. And this time a clean hold as opposed to the first time that Amir pushed Cody, and what a spine buster from Amir. Cover, will that be enough? Of course not, it's Cody Rhodes. Now, punches to face of the American Nightmare. Oh, Cody moves out the way. And now, boom, what a suplex. Inverted suplex. Well, Amir reverses that punch and sends Cody to ringside. Cody needs to get up. He needs to yeet the competition. There you go, Spooky. Finally got one for you. And now, uh-oh, Cody. Uh-oh, Cody Rhodes. Pedigree to Amir. Will that be enough? Send Amir packing? No. Amir kicks out. And now, Cody launches out. Amir now. Cody has, seems like every counter for Amir. Amir tried to slap Cody. And now he just did. You do not want to slap Cody. Like I mentioned earlier, Randy, Cody's pretty much the same thing. You slap him, you're in big trouble. Whoa. And now, oh, Cody walking in a figure four, it looks like. And now, Amir reversing the pain. Cody trapped. And now, Cody. I don't know what he was looking for. Maybe Crossroads? We don't know. Uh-oh. And now, we was looking for a stalling suplex. Amir was looking for a feint. Some sort of like running Uranagi. And now Cody Rhodes. Amir getting up. Cody Cutter! Cody Cutter to Amir. Cover! Amir kicks out. And now Cody, feeling adrenaline in his soul, was looking for Crossroads, but Amir kicks out. No, moves out the way. Now Cody. Rhodes. Cover. Cody Rhodes victorious over Amir. What a celebration. Wait a minute. No. No. It can't be. Oh my God. Batista is... We were just... Mike the champ... It was the man who lost the champ... We haven't seen Batista ever since that match, and now he returns and attacks. What a ass. Batista, and he is on for Cody Rhodes. But up next, well, we heard from Malachi earlier, and now Trevor is going to talk about the International Championship Triple Threat match, because he ended up being the one that got pinned. And he's mad about it, of course. He's about to go on a tirade of words, so... Well... Well, let's see what Trevor's got to say. He's very angry. He ended up pinning. Hold the phone! Stone Cold's out here. What is... Austin said, Trevor, you need to shut the fuck up. Trevor... They're rematches, not challengers. And... Oh, of course, Trevor! Trevor mad that Austin's telling him the truth. Trevor got pinned as a challenger, not the champion. Challengers in triple threats don't usually get rematches if they get pinned. It's champions. And Trevor was a... And now Trevor is in a brawl with someone that he should probably not... But one's a drug dealer, is one Texas rattlesnake. It looks like Austin's beating the holy hell out of Trevor, teaching him the right lesson. On the rattlesnake. And now, seems like Trevor is telling Austin to get up. And sending Austin to ringside. Jesus. And now Austin, oh. Uh-oh. Bravo's. But look for a stop. Now, headbutts Austin a little. And uh-oh. Oh, what a suplex. Amazing. These suplexes to having that much muscle due to all of the drugs he takes. Oh, shoulder attack. Here comes those stomps from. And now, got a throw a triangle choke. Both these men are both beer drinkers and a spine buster, and that Stone Cold teaching Trevor a lesson in how. Thank you, Austin. Thank you. But I feel like it might not be over. But up next, we got a fatal four-way to determine who will be challenging the Cube Queen at the Royal Rumble. Sierra of the Bad Girls, Thea Hell of Chase U, Lyra Valkyria, and Stephanie Vaquer. Winner faces the Cube Queen for the Women's Championship at the Rumble.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from San Fernando, Chile,
Stephanie Bucker, this is not her first time competing for opportunity to become #1 contender for the Women's Championship. She tried to become #1 contender back at Deadly Graveyard, but fell short to Angelina Sweet. But now this is her second chance to get a shot at the Cube Queen. If she can win this match, she'll book an opportunity at the Rumble.
And her opponents, first representing the Bad Girls from Cleveland, Ohio, Zombie Queen.
This will be a huge opportunity for Sierra if she can win this four-way. And she's got Catherine. Of course, Sierra's history with the Cube, being one of only 2 people to pin her in non-title action. Sierra was the first one to pin Queen. Who actually has done it twice, tag team action, was the first opportunity at the person that she pinned once. Title. This is by far the biggest match right now for Sierra's career.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
We have not seen Lyra, I believe, since like the early episodes of Danger Zone. But she does have history with the Cube Queen here in UWF. I believe being the first person to actually face off with the leader of the Terrors back in episode 1, if I'm not mistaken. Lyra was the first one that faced off with the Cube Queen and ultimately was defeated by her. But now Lyra has an opportunity to get a rematch against the woman she was defeated by to start the season. Now, Fia has... the history of her and Cube Queen, I think, is little, but Fia has dealt with members of the Terrors. Like, for example, she ended up being Dr. Coyle's first opponent after Coyle made her debut at Aftershock. So Fia's got history with the Terrors, just not specifically Cube Queen, but tonight, Fia could get a shot at the leader of the Terrors. And just like Sierra, she's got back of a ringside form of her Chase U teammates, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, who of course have Bowser and Eggman compete in that tag team triple threat match with Phoenix Corporation won after, I believe, JR Phoenix pinned Mr. Chase to win. But here we go. Fatal 4-way. Thea, Lyra, Stephanie, and Sierra. Who's going to Rumble to face the Cube Queen? So it's going to be interesting to see these four women go at it. And especially with all the people at ringside. Like, we got 4 people at ringside. Chase, Duke, Catherine, and Madison. So it's going to be interesting seeing Chase U and 2 other members of the Batgirls potentially playing a factor into this match. There, breaks it up. Seems like Catherine, the Spyra, coming off a huge win over Olivia, saving the Bad Girls from the potential. Seems like Catherine tried to help Sierra out and potentially getting this title shot at the Rumble. And now Thea roll up, tried to pin Sierra, but Lyra ain't gonna allow that to happen. And now Thea body slam to Valkyria. And now a body slam to Sierra, but then gets whacked by a baseball bat from Bakur. Cover. Lyra breaks it up. And now, body slam to Sierra by Bakur. Powerbomb from Sierra. Uh-oh. What's Sierra? Oh, a forearm. Knocks down Bakur. And now Sierra into the corner. Lyra, what is she thinking? Uh-oh, leg drop. There's a leg drop. I think she calls it something, but I don't know what the hell it's called. But I do believe that leg drop that she just did to Sierra does have a name. And now, oh yeah, this is a huge problem because there's an invisible wall. If you don't know about this Danger Zone arena, there's an invisible wall, like, over by the announce table, like, that prevents from going to sides of the ring. It's very annoying, and I hate it. But we've fought through this glitch, and we're gonna continue to do that till the end of the season. I pray that next season will not have an invisible wall, as it looks like Lyra's being distracted by Duke. As we got Thea and Sierra fighting at ringside. Lyra was temporarily distracted by Duke Hudson. The fight to Stephanie. Now, was looking for some sort of move. What is... Oh, Thea! With an elbow drop to ringside onto Sierra. That's about her right now. That's the upper hand on Lyra. As Thea throws Sierra back in the ring. Cover! Is Fia about to head to the Royal Rumble? Sierra kicks out. Neckbreaker to Fia. And now Bucker sends Sierra into the corner. What is Fia? Oh. You gotta be careful with Fia. She can easily lock that Kimura as it seems like Sierra will be distracted by Andre Chase right now. And that's gonna allow, oh, what? Cover, become the #1 contender. 2, Sierra kicks out. Fia knocks down Valkyria. As now Bucker hits Sierra with kendo stick and breaks it on Fia. Now Bucker. Uh-oh, Kimura! Using Fia's own move against her, but Lyra breaks the hold. Bucker was locking in the Kimura lock, which is Fia's own move. I was about to mention that Fia, the Kimura lock, that's about as vicious as someone like Brock Lesnar's. As Bucker's pin has just been broken up by Sierra. And now Sierra to covering Bucker. Is that enough? No. Stephanie kicks out. And now Sierra side slap. Stephanie Bucker! SVB! Cover! Sophia! And Stephanie Bucker is heading to the Royal Rumble. I think Sierra could have broken it up. I think Mr. was distracting Sierra right there. So I think Sierra was... I think Andre Chase cost Sierra the title with that with that distraction. Oh boy, that definitely gonna be interesting. Sierra could have broken it up if she was not distracted by Andre Chase. But at the Royal Rumble, it will be the Dark Angel, Steph Kerr, taking on the leader of the Terrors, the Cube Queen, for the UWF Women's. But Kerr finally gets a shot for this showdown. Anticipated match. But now it is time for our main event. We saw these two earlier in the show have a backstage brawl where Caldwell knocked out Monarch. But now these two go one-on-one in an official match. Monarch, Caldwell, the Demon King versus the Swamp King. This should be a banger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the pits of hell, weighing in at 280 pounds, a Demon King!
Here comes the #1 contender for the UWF World Championship, the Demon King Void Monarch. Obviously, earlier in the show, he brawled with Caldwell and knocked out, so, you know, Monarch's not in a good mood. So, well, the still despises the fans, and now he decided to attack Monarch at early in the night before the match that's about to begin right now. Obviously, as I just mentioned, Monarch's the #1 contender for the World Championship. He'll be facing off against the Emperor, which might be the match. Between Monarch and Emperor at the Rumble, and I cannot wait. But tonight, war. SK Caldwell, Boyd, Monarch. Let's get it going. And seems like Monarch unfazed by that forearm attack from Caldwell. But Caldwell managed to take down Monarch with that springboard, but the sidewalk slam. Now Monarch, fan favorite here. Start slowly, methodically pacing, dissecting SK Caldwell. Both of them like to work a slow, steady pace. So this is going to be hopefully, an evenly set match. And now Caldwell trying to take down Monarch. Down, but instead, he gets thrown like a hockey puck with that suplex. Cover from Monarch. Is that enough for the #1 contender? No. Caldwell kicks out. Now Caldwell breaks out and yeah, once again, unfazed by that. Now, Monarch went for enough. Caldwell. Military press slam. Now, Monarch with strikes. Demon King on a roll. What a moonsault. We rarely see Monarch go to the top turnbuckle. But when he does, it's always impressive. Because knowing how huge he is, he knows how to do high-flying moves because of those wings on the back of him. And now Caldwell throwing out the ringside. He gets up and cheap shots Monarch as soon as he gets to ringside. But once again, my Monarch's unfazed by that, throws Caldwell. Wait, what's Monarch faking? on the barricade. Jesus, what a stomp! What a stomp! Jesus. Off of the barricade. See, look, that's what I'm talking about with Monarch. Big guy, but knows how to do high-flying moves. Because of those demon wings on the back of him. Now, what a clothesline from Monarch. Oh, Caldwell getting out of that now. Strikes and kicks. Takes down Monarch. Cover. Would that be enough? Monarch kicks out. Well, senton from Caldwell. And now, Monarch reverses that. And clothesline from hell. Not be confused with JBL's version of it. And Caldwell kicks out of it. Oh, was looking for potentially a Hell's Wrath or a Devil's Claw. But instead, Caldwell trying to look for Caldwell, I think. And what a wasteland for Monarch. Caldwell kicks out again. And now, Monarch striking Caldwell in the back of the head. And now, what a Uranagi. Well, misses. Uh-oh! Hell's Wrath! Cover from Monarch. Caldwell kicks out. And now Monarch telling Caldwell to get up. What is Monarch thinking? Oh, he was potentially looking for some sort of springboard move or something. Oh, pushes Caldwell off the ring apron, and now Monarch crashes and burns with that senton. And Caldwell, oh, Jesus. Thank you for the ban over on the Twitch chat. Live on Twitch. And now, we're trading blows. And now, oh, slaps. Back and forth. Caldwell seems like he wants some. And it looks like Monarch, combination of punches and strikes, knocks down Caldwell. Monarch trying to send a message to the UWF World Champion, the Emperor. Trying to send a clear-cut message. By obliterating the first person who actually challenged the Emperor for the World Championship. Oh, what a spine buster. And now Monarch's telling Caldwell to get up. And now, once again, Hell's Wrath. Cover. And that would do it. Void Monarch with the victory. And wait a minute. Speak of the devil, here's the champion himself. The commander, the warlord of the terrors, the Emperor. And I've been waiting a long time for this stare down. Look at the size comparison between these two. That is what it's all about. The Emperor, Void Monarch, UWF World Championship at the Royal Rumble. Cannot wait, but we still got a few more shows left. We still got 3 more episodes of Danger Zone left until we get there. But that will do it for this episode. Twitch chat, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Same thing over on YouTube. Over on YouTube, like the video, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed this episode. We will see y'all next time for episode 34 of UWF Danger Zone.